I want to go back to the year I was 13, when I could easily feel God's love for me. Because obviously, nothing makes sense now and my expectations are always being drowned. I want to go back to when I was 13, when the only games I played were with my Nokia phone, when life wasn't a Ludo game that swallows me whole because of my little mistakes. I thought that God should be forgiving, giving, and an architect in saving funds from what gives me peace. His will shall be done. What about that job? The one I've been applying for 2 years now. Why does he allow disappointment to go down my throat, forming lumps I can hardly swallow? What about my accident? If he really cares or will ever care, he should have protected me instead of locking me in drums of pain. What about give us this day our daily bread? I do not know what this prayer means, because Gary is definitely not bread.
Hey, how dare you be ungrateful? How dare you scorn the grace he had given? Did I hear you say nothing makes sense right now? You can see his grace and his mercy on your life? Okay, let's go. You don't feel his presence and yet you still breathe. Chike just down the road had a fever just last week. He's just 13 and now lives 6 feet below the ground on which your ungrateful feet. You had an accident and yet your mouth runs like tap water in the land of the living. You scorn him, sly him, 1,000 spittle around him, yet he leads you, guides you, and protects your ungrateful behind. Take a stroll to the world and see those in true pain. Amble down the street and see the definition of Lord, I beg. Even Gary said, na daily bread, make I see chop. You breathe in fresh air through your nose and not a tube. Besides, come to think of it, those little mistakes should have cost you your life. Child, God, how merciful and patient you are. You tell us to bow our heads and follow your lead. We refuse and do otherwise in stupidity, and then still turn around and blame you. If not me be you, I don't buy this ungrateful being.
I want to go back to the time before 13, when life didn't play hide and seek with me, when ask and it shall be given made sense, but now I'm stuck in a mess. How did I get here? I thought I was God's favorite, but now, where is God? I can't see him, but I should feel his presence, right? I should hear silent whispers of his voice in my ears, right? Look up and see his grace hovering like a dove, right? Because I don't understand how I force myself to curve my lips into a perfect smiling face on the outside. My heart, my hopes, my life shredded on the inside, when there should be a God in charge. I don't understand how problems have become stubborn weeds that cannot be uprooted from my life permanently.
Maybe, just maybe for once in your life, open your eyes to the truth. The truth that you live because he cares. The truth that Gary said na bread where some people know they see chop. You lost a job, but gained the skill. I've been making just to give you breadcrumbs job. He cares. Despite your spite, he provides. Despite your ingratitude, disobedience, and disregard, he cares. Don't you see it? Take a closer look. Stand still, friend, and you will see.